What if I told you someone makes more money than Tim Cook, Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella combined? $288 million per year. And no, this isn't a tech founder or a crypto king. It's Nikesh Arora, the CEO of Palo Alto Networks. A guy who, when he took the job, had zero experience in cybersecurity. So how did a man from Ghaziabad, India out-earn Silicon Valley's elite and build one of the most valuable cybersecurity companies on earth? Let's find it out. In 2018, the tech world was skeptical, very skeptical, because Nikesh Arora was announced as CEO of Palo Alto Networks and the internet rolled its eyes. Wait, a guy with no cybersecurity background is going to run a cybersecurity company? But here's the thing about Nikesh. He doesn't need lanes, he creates roads. Born in Ghaziabad, a bustling city in India, Nikesh didn't grow up with Silicon Valley connections or a $1 billion last name. He landed in the US in 1989 with just a few $100s and a suitcase full of ambition. No Ivy League story, no silver spoon, just relentless hunger. Nikesh began at Fidelity Investment and rose to vice president by 2000. Then he walked away to launch his own telecom venture, T-Motion, which is now T-Mobile. Now that's caught Google's attention. In 2004, they asked him to lead the European division. He joined Google and he promised a $4 billion in revenue. And guess what? He delivered $8 billion. By 2013, Nikesh Arora was Google's highest paid executive, earning $58 million a year. But he wasn't done. Next stop, SoftBank. Masayoshi Son, the legendary investor, personally picked him as successor. But when Son extended his own leadership, Nikesh didn't wait around. He exited. No drama, just on to the next chapter. Because leaders don't cling, they pivot. So when Palo Alto Networks called Nikesh, he didn't flinch. Sure, he didn't have a cybersecurity resume, but he had something more important: vision. Nikesh understood something most people miss. Great leadership isn't about knowing everything. It's about building the right team, asking the right questions, and pulling the right levers. He brought in AI, automated threat detection, acquired cutting-edge companies like Demisto and Expanse. He refused to compete by lowering prices. He focused on values. He unified Palo Alto's offerings into sleek, scalable, and global platform. And while engineers tackled the technical weeds, Nikesh concentrated on scale, culture, and strategy, leveraging lessons from his time at Google and SoftBank. The result, a company that was once worth $19 billion is now over $120 billion. So yeah, $288 million a year for Nikesh would sound insane. But when you look at the value he built, the bets he made, and the risk he took, it starts to make sense. So what can you learn from Nikesh? For employees, forget about job titles. Focus on creating values. Learn fast, adapt faster. You can't start from nothing, but don't stay there. That job you think you are not qualified for, apply anyway. You might surprise yourself. And for leaders, industry expertise is nice, but clarity, courage, and curiosity are essential. Hire people smarter than you, then get out of their way. When the existing playbook doesn't work, write your own. Nikesh Arora's story isn't just about money, it's about breaking molds, trusting vision, and showing the world that leadership isn't limited by domain, it's defined by drive. From Ghaziabad to global domination, this isn't luck, it's strategy, execution, and courage. Now here's the question for you. What road you will create? If this story inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful stories in tech and cybersecurity world, and drop a comment below. What's your biggest takeaway from Nikesh Arora's journey? Thanks for watching, and remember, you don't need a perfect background, just a relentless mindset.